Hello, my people. I'm just reaching out. This is Still Alive with JC Santiago. And I just, coming out to reach out to my people out there, my peers. And I hope y'all living righteous, and changing y'all ways. Because at the end of the day, my beliefs are, with Christ always, And even though sometimes we are going through our struggles and we have a downfall, just make sure that we have the heart and the pride to continue going forward, because God is always around, you know what I mean, and I'm definitely happy that I'm taking the steps of having Him first in my life, and then my family, and everything's been coming, together, and it's very hard, it's very hard. A lot of people don't understand how hard it is to actually walk the line of faith, and be, the great person that you are destined to be, you know what I'm saying? But just know that, God is not looking for just perfection, you know what I mean? And then the day, that's the Old Testament, we follow these rules and of just being this certain way, and it's very hard, especially now in modern days. So don't ever be discouraged as long as that you wake up in the morning and you know that the steps that you are taking are to beneficial yourself, self-improvement, and going towards the steps of greater and greatness, and even though it's hard steps to take, make sure you do take those. Make sure that you are ready to liberate yourself from all this fake shit that's all around us, because it's around us too much. It drowns us with the fact that we think that it's a fact to earn money and have more than your neighbor and all that. I don't think we're here for that. You hear me? And I will always be against that. You gotta definitely step up and do what you gotta do to pay off your bills, and I get it and all that. But don't get caught up in this material shit. You understand me? This whole rocking the chain shit and thinking that you hot because you got the biggest chain and you rocking the nicest whip. Because at the end of the day, a lot of those people, they're really not happy. I've been there, I've done that. You talking to a nigga that's been there, done it, had it all, and and God put me in a predicament, in a situation where I realized that none of that matters. None of that matters at all. The memories that you could build with your family, the time that you give to your children, to your peers, the production that you do that motivates your neighbor. These are the great things in life. And let's focus on those things in life, because if we don't, then we just the sheep. You understand me? Following the herd. And more than that, I want to believe my people is more than that. That's why I started this page, to enlighten my people. The ones that do follow me on this page, to know that we are shepherds and we have to definitely guide our herds, to the righteousness, the right path, and it's give the right examples, and make sure that we lead by example. So I'm taking the moment just to spill out that beautiful gospel, because in the day, that's what I'm about, and I want to leave these beautiful footprints when I'm not here no longer, that people could look up and find their way, you know what I mean? Because, man, at the end of the day, we have been lost. Humanity has been lost. A lot of us have been lost, stuck in all kinds of things that we thought that were the right, and then in the day, it don't define you. How much you have in your bank account, the hottest whip you have, the flyingest clothes, the big ass crib that even those rooms are never filled in, rooms that you never walk into, that don't make you the bigger person. It does not. It's what you do and how you liberate the people that's around you, how you affect the people around you is where I believe that where we truly step up and really reach higher limits, because it's very important that we are acknowledged with that, to know that so much distractions, there's so many, misguided prophets out there that I would never consider a man of faith, and we have to recognize what's real from fake. At the end of the day, I'm not saying I'm the most holiest person. I'm never will ever put myself in that title, because I know where I come from, you know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of people that are still there, and we stuck and trapped in situations that we think we can't get out of. But we have to put our faith, in the Lord's hand, and let him know that he got to take control. The one thing that we do wrong is that we put things in his hands when we pray, and we ask him for the things that, that we have been failing on to better. But then we start thinking about them right away, right after we didn't even tell him what is the situation. And that's where our fault is at. We got to truly believe and have the faith to put it in his hands and let him work his miracles. You know what I mean? Let the universe and God, or the creator, whatever you believe in, because I'm very open-minded to everything, you know what I'm saying? To take control. You have to have that faith that, it's more than just you. It's more than just you. It's always going to be more than just you. Don't think it's you. Don't think it's only you. You are not by yourself. You understand me? And you can feel that because you can ask yourself questions. Who's that person you asking questions to? So you already know off of that there's a higher being that is guiding everything that's going on. Your nature, your path that you're creating, remember, it's a reflection of your thoughts. Your thoughts are a reflection of your reality. You understand me? So you got to clear mind yourself. Distance yourself from certain people if you have to. If it's a must, it's a must. You can't just always stay stuck and thinking that, you're going to please the world. Because at the end of the day, the world is not here to please you. You understand me? So as much as you do and much as you think that you are doing, it will have an end. What lasts as long and what continues going on is the effect that you put out there. The vibration, your frequency that touched a person and made and enlighten his world, enlighten his or her world, that made them have belief, and encouragement again in their life. And I believe that we have that as people. We have that kind of frequency to reach out because we are all connected in a way, And this is it's coming from a dude. Let me tell you something. I lived the craziest lives. I'm telling you, I would say lies because it's been chapters in my life that I've changed the page. And I went through many scenarios of a lot of darkness that I was in. And I'm just happy that I'm enlightened now, and I feel the way I feel now, that I can express myself and talk to others, and let them know that, man, we are not alone. We are here, man. I'm my brother's keeper. I'm here for you. You're here for me. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. And you have to be open-minded, ready for that, And I believe if you are attracted to it, if you are attracted to anything, please pursue that, pursue that happiness, because at the end of the day, you are attracted to it for a reason, Remember, we were descended from the skies above to here, to this earth, to right now where we at, for a purpose and a reason. So, don't lack on getting more knowledge, Pick yourself up, study, do your studies. I encourage you to do your studies. Don't only listen to what I'm saying. Go ahead and do the research, Find yourself, Take time for yourself. It's so important to make sure you give yourself some time. It's not wrong to be a little selfish, just a little selfish, because we're here to, enlighten a lot of people. And then the day, before you could do that, you got to sit back and really just know you, study you, and love you, So I say that with the most love and respect. And I'm happy that I'm able to reach out to others. And I'm thankful for being alive today because of what I've been through in life. And I'm going to get to that in more videos. But for right now, I want to let you know I love you. God bless you. Tell somebody in your life right now. Pick up the phone. Someone they haven't talked to in a while. Pick up the phone. Tell them that you love them. That first thought that comes to your head, that first name that comes to your head, call that person. That person needs to hear from you. I'm here to tell you that. You understand me? And that's how we stick together. Nothing but love and respect. And I give you all the power that will liberate you, through God and our sign. Because at the end of the day, without faith, and knowing that it's a higher, man, who are we to this? So make sure that you stay pure minded. Like I said before, your thoughts are a reflection of your reality. Make sure you're thinking right, man. Eating the right fruits, eating the right things, just nourishing yourself to be a better and greater person. Love and respect. This is JC Santiago. We're still alive, man. God bless y'all, man. Thank you for listening to me.